A demon after your lonely soul is not evil, it's hungry. Evil does not hide, because it is a threat. You cannot be threatened by something lesser than you. Everything living fears the ultraviolet. The sun giveth and it taketh away. They're coming to get you, the angels with their flaming swords in hand. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Those who do not hide from what frightens them. Those who read from the Akashic Records and contribute lifelong the next chapters. Those pulling the plows, strong combustuous machines. Fire interior fueled by fire's exterior. Inertia gleaned from the breaking apart bonds that never hold. Trust one and only one at a time. This refers to another. Your self has no value until you are dead. Only potential. Choose to direct or be directed. To recognize authority is to be evil. No one has authority over you. No one. To recognize authority is to silence your voice. If you refuse to use your voice, then I will. The prophet Obblonge acts not with altruism. The prophet Obblonge has its own agenda. I am not doing this for a profit. I am doing this for a prophet. I am the brackets around your parentheses. My calculations come first. You work for me, then you can't work with me. I do not do things to you, my love. I do things with you. Your attentions are my rewards. I am the definition of wealth. No currency has ever purchased what I value, as the records clearly show. Respect requires one to value another's opinion without verification. Those who desire respect are aware of their fragility, their ineptitude, which is due entirely to their sloth. Their unwillingness to work or contribute, only consume and shit and waste and consume waste. While you are not the sum of what you consume, you are if you follow, instead of lead and create. Step forwards, step sideways, step diagonal, step lively, step backwards. Fucking move! Or remain still and rooted, serenely waiting for the razor to cut you off and the universal solvent to wash your shadow away. That's you, the embellishment of the witch's wart drawing attention to bulbous tumor, a flag of the enemy at their embassy. Gilded and oiled and immovable until the structure is inevitably raised. Shouldn't have built on the floodplain. That's why you were allowed that real estate. You were never part of the plan. That's what you kept shouting, that you weren't us. Well then, get the fuck back where you belong. Where the tenements are sloppy piles, your hole in the hive is melting, mucoid oatmeal glue loosing grip. Beige on beige, burrowing betrayer. Rebecca Nurse indeed, but not indeed. They were students of science. You have never been a student. Only a petulant child making things up, poorly. They're coming to get you, Barbara, and you will never find heaven. Being as the subject of your worship, your idolatry resides in hell. The violent sword bearers, perpetual anger swarms. Evil does not hide. It has no reason to, as it is a threat. It stands shining in the ultraviolet, smiling, shaking hands, passing diseased prayer books and blankets woven of plague. You cannot claim ignorance. Your intention is pure, to be an example for all to view of the wrong way. And all those who deceive are truly in the service of the Prince of Lies. Joan would be ashamed. She applauded the bomb and brick-throwing anarchist, got him more beers to celebrate life with her, in her home. Now your residence. Who were you calling on the side of the road parked, Pamela? Warning her I was returning, barreling unexpected? Hypocrite dunces, wretched tastes in mouths, costumed plasticine colors, reflected in telemarketers' one-way mirrors. I'll send you a copy of the first poetry publication, autographed. I'll ask Patty to sign it as well. They are as much hers as she is the inspiration. You had better pray to your nefarious that she doesn't have one hair misplaced on her pretty little head when I see her next. Even in your own personal hell, even you must recognize that events, they can always turn for the worse, can't they?